What up, y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Bryce Reacts. We finna react to the Jaydayoungan shooting on Instagram. We finna see what's up with it. I ain't heard about this, so we finna see what's good with it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment at the bottom, and let's get this bread, boy.
Someone came up from behind the house, you know, and with a ski mask on and gunned them down in broad open daylight on a public road, a road that's a busy road. So people have gotten so bold of doing things today because they know or they feel like they won't be caught.
So if y'all take a look at the screen, that is the house that Jaydayoungan to come on the side of the house. Because I don't believe that it was a second car. I believe that they was dropped off back there. They seen Jaydayoungan and his father on the front porch, and they creeped behind the back, dropped those dudes off, and then brung the truck back around the front. Welcome back to In the Streets TV, and today we still talking about Jaydayoungan. So before we get into this video,
Guess the people was like, damn. Alright, so I guess they just dropped them off in a broad daylight. Then that is crazy, man. They dropped them off in broad daylight. And they gunned them down in broad daylight. That is, man, see this world now, man, coming to to something. Like you can't even survive now, man. You got all these look, Jaydayoungan was doing his thing. He was vibing, you know what I'm saying? He was making music, making money, like every other person was. That is crazy, man.
make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on. So it has been reported that Jaydayoungan was the intended target. According to TMZ that spoke with Jaydayoungan's father, Jaydayoungan was ambushed by 5 gunmen. Reports state popular Louisiana rapper Jaydayoungan was fatally ambushed by 5 gunmen, according to his father, who was there when his son was gunned down. The slain rapper's dad, Kenyatta Scott, tells TMZ he and Jaydayoungan were sitting in the front yard of their Louisiana home Wednesday evening when a black truck pulled up and 3 people hopped out with guns. Scott said he and his son tried to run inside the house, but 2 more people with guns approached from the side of the property, and then shots rang out. Now, if that don't sound like a hit, then I don't know what to tell y'all. That was perfectly planned out and executed. They sat on that house, they watched Jaydayoungan and his father sit on that porch, and then they
Yeah, okay, look, so I guess they was in the middle. They was just hanging out, man. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You can't even go outside without somebody running down on you, doing a hit on you, nothing like that, man. They were just people sitting outside, man, and man, that's sad, bro. That is sad.
executed their plan when they got. Let's get back to what's being reported. So Jaydayoungan's father said he was armed too and shot back to defend himself and his son. Scott was shot twice in the arm, while Jaydayoungan was struck at least 8 times. Scott remains in the hospital. The rapper's dad believes his son's murder was the result of jealousy, that he made it out of Bogalusa, and he thinks whoever was behind the shooting was envious of Jaydayoungan's success. Now let me just say this, I call BS, and the reason I call BS, because nobody is coming to ambush you because they don't like you, or because you made it out the hood. Nobody's coming to ambush you with a plan like that, to hit the back of the house and the front of the house. And to hit you up 8 times, you either did something to somebody, you took something from somebody, or whatever you did, you pissed somebody off, where they wanted you gone. They wanted you.
See what streets are saying now. That's true now. Nah, that's true, man. It don't have to be because of jealousy, man. It could be because he did take somebody from somebody, or he takes something from somebody. He did something to make, yeah. I mean, streets. He talking about some real stuff now. Maybe that's what it was. Now maybe Jaydayoungan they wasn't getting jealous because he made it out. Maybe because he did something to make somebody really mad. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know now. I don't know now.
your lights out. They even tried to come to the hospital. So that story that the father is telling is a bunch of BS. And I understand why he's saying it, because he still gotta live out there. He still gotta be in those streets. So he don't want to be looked at as a snitch. So he gonna handle it the street way. I understand.
Computer. What's my location?
Understand that. So Scott continued to say his son didn't have beef with anyone, and he doesn't think it was gang related, and he doesn't think Jaydayoungan
What the fuck is happening?
knew the gunman. But my take on it is that the father either don't know what Jaydayoungan was into, or he just straight up lying to TMZ to either cover his tracks or cover Jada tracks. Cause Jaydayoungan had beef with NBA YoungBoy. Jaydayoungan had beef with Julio.
That's true, that's true, that's true, that's true.
Affiliated with a gang. Like, come on now. And they state that Jaydayoungan didn't know the gunman. So how did his peoples know who the gunman was to go retaliate? Why did that white truck get shot up? Why did that house get shot up? I heard that that house is somebody's grandmother's house. And I heard that that white truck
What the fuck is happening, bro?
was somebody's mother's truck. So, how did they know where to go to retaliate? It's not making no sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and recreate the crime scene so we can see how it really went down. So if y'all take a look at the screen, that is the house that Jaydayoungan was shot and killed at. Now they say the gunman
Bro, what the fuck? Why does it keep
came
lagging?
from behind the house, and it was a truck that pulled up in front of the house and hopped out with guns. Now Jaydayoungan was sitting in the front yard when everything went down. Not to mention, Jaydayoungan was on house arrest, so he probably was out there getting some air, having some conversation with his father and another individual while sitting on that porch. And as y'all can see, that porch is very small. So when everything went down, I'm pretty sure it was hard for him to get in the house. With 3 people on that porch trying to get inside, but let's move on to how they was Jaydayoungan. If y'all take another look at the screen, y'all can see that.
Okay, let's say, Brad gang, I'm sorry it keeps lagging. I have no clue what's going on. I apologize for that. I have no clue what's going on. But see what we finished up. Okay, so 3 people on that little porch, right? Hold on, let's go back. Go back. Right here. Alright, so the 3 people, he said it was right here on the porch. And yeah, the porch is really small, so if they came around this way, and if Jaydayoungan got hit 8 times, he had to be in the back, like right back here. Cause if they came through this side and up here, he had to be like right here. Had to be. His dad and them probably ran up in the house, and Jaydayoungan was right here, like around in this, like from this little pillar to this little pillar, like in this little area right here. That's probably what it was. And they came by and yeah, they did that. But that's crazy, man. You can't even sit outside on your porch no more, man, without somebody come and shoot you. That's crazy.
Everything went down. Sure, it was hard for him to get in the house. With 3 people on get inside. But let's move on to how they ambushed Jaydayoungan. If y'all take another look at the screen, y'all can see there's a path on the side of the house. It's a little path. There's a fence there, but it's a little path with a lot of bushes, as y'all can see. And I'm pretty sure that anybody could jump over those little fences. But let's look on the other side of the house. It wouldn't make sense for them to come on that side of the house. The reason why is because the porch is in the front, and it would take them a longer time to get around those cars in order to hit them up. Feel what I'm saying? It'd be easier for them to go on the other side, the first side I showed y'all. Feel me? But we're gonna go ahead and go around the back to see how they really executed this plan. So as y'all can see, we moving up, and we're gonna make this turn right here. This turn is gonna take us to the back of the house, where the other gunman was dropped off to come on the side of the house. Cause I don't believe that it was a second car. I believe that they was dropped off back there. They seen Jaydayoungan and his father on the front porch, and they creeped behind the back, dropped those dudes off, and then brung the truck back around the front, just in case they tried to run. But take a real good look at the screen right now. That is a pathway. That's a little alleyway that they walked up. That's a little alleyway that they walked up and came behind the house to get Jaydayoungan. That's not even a street over. That's an alleyway right there behind the houses, which is easy getaway. No cameras, a bunch of bushes, boom, you gone. But let's get out the alleyway and let's go to the back street. Just in case they had another car, even though I don't believe they had another car. So this is the back street behind the house that Jaydayoungan got shot and killed at. And by the looks of it, it's still an easy access. You can see a lot of alleyways beside other houses to get to the house that he was at. Being that he was sitting outside, he was an easy target. Plus his car was in the front. His C8 Corvette was in the front. So they knew.
Are your songs sounding lackluster, weak, unprofessional? Try Lander, the industry standard in online master.
They knew he was dead. But if y'all take another look, this is the back side of the house. Anybody could creep through these bushes right there with nothing to stop them. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Jaydayoungan set his own self up. If you know you got beef in the streets and you know people is looking for you, why would you stay in a place that's unsecure? There's no big fence, there's no security, there's no nothing. You basically in the hood. But I want y'all to.
Yeah, true. That's true. But like, he was on house. I don't know who did the hit on who. I don't know who did what. But they yeah. They really. I guess they found somehow. I don't know if he dropped a load to anybody, but somehow they found out where he was, and they plotted this whole thing. Like they plotted the whole thing, the whole sliding by someone, unless they just saw him, and then they pulled over and did like a little plan. I don't know what they did, but they plotted real hard on this now.
Try to pay attention to the. This is behind the house, as I can see, is the blue house, and it has a little fence right there. It's only a small fence that anybody could jump over behind Jaydayoungan's house. That's crazy, being a celebrity that you are, making the type of money that you're making, and you staying over there, even though that's not your house, that's your family house, but still, I would not be there. Now look, there's another look at the alleyway from the other side. Come on, man, come on. That's a walkway. That's how they got him.
Someone came up from behind the house, you know, and with a ski mask on, and gunned them down in broad open daylight on a public road, a road that's a busy road. So people have gotten so bold of doing things today because they know or they feel like they won't be caught.
So now that y'all seen.
Now you heard what he said. They was in broad daylight. This was in broad daylight now. Broad daylight.
Now, scroll down to that comment section. Tell me what y'all think about this crazy situation. Now, I'm sorry to say, but I gotta keep it 100. Jay was into some things that his parents probably didn't even know about. His grandfather didn't know about. His pops didn't know about. His mother didn't know about. Because ain't nobody gonna set up a plan that perfect to ambush you and your family in front of your house, all because they don't like you, all because you became a rapper. They jealous of you, they envious of you. Yeah, things happen to rappers because people are jealous, but it don't happen like that where people want to ambush you with multiple people. That was a hit right there. That was a targeted hit. For them to plan that out, to go behind the house and then come in front of the house and have multiple people jumping out of trucks, people coming from the side of the house. Nah, he did something to somebody and he pissed somebody off. But with that being said, make sure y'all smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, they plotted it. That had to be a hit on somebody. Had to be on hit of Jaydayoungan. They plotted this out. But hey, if y'all like the video, man, y'all drop a sub to the channel, man. Support. Y'all do y'all little thing, man. Keep getting that bread in. Y'all have a blessed and amazing day.